Hi, I'm Daisy. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make these little earrings, these semicircle earrings. So for this earring, I will be using pearl cotton thread. This is Anchor pearl cotton thread size 8 along with a size 0.85 mm hook. You will also need scissors, a sewing needle, and to finish your earrings you need the following jewelry findings: one fish earring hook, one jump ring, and a bead. So of course, to make a pair of earrings you're going to need two of each. I've already made one. And you will also need some jewelry pliers. I have my flat nose plier and my round nose pliers. I'm gonna set these all aside so that my phone does not autofocus on any of these other little shiny things. So let's begin. Start with a slip knot. If you're not sure how to make a slip knot, do check out my beginner's tutorial. I'll leave the link in the description box. So to start, we will make a chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Slip stitch into the very first chain. Let's begin row 1. So for row 1, start with a chain 3, and make 12 DC into this loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but while working row 1, I also made sure that I worked over my tail so that I don't have to sew it later. So let me trim that right away. So for row 2, start with a chain 4. So on row 2 we'll be making DC chain 1 throughout. So the chain 4 will replace the first DC and the first chain 1. Skip the very first stitch and make a DC into the second stitch. Chain 1, DC, 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 chain 1. And when you reach the end of this round, please count and make sure you have 13 DCs and 12 chain 1 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the very last DC will go into the chain 3 that we made at the beginning of the previous round. Okay, so now we have 13 DC, so 13 DC including the first chain 4 that we made. So 13 DC and 12 chain spaces. Let's do the final row, chain 1 and turn. Now make a single crochet into the very first chain space. Chain 3. And single crochet into the next chain space. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. Oops, something's not right. Single crochet, so 1, 2, 3, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, oops, the stitches are getting caught. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3. The DC was easier to work. I know you guys can't see what's happening behind the camera, but I actually have my phone between my hands and my face, so I am looking at my phone and working. I'm sorry if I'm making it look very complicated. It's actually very simple. It's just a chain 3 and a single crochet. It'll give a very pretty scalloped edge. Single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the very last chain space, and that is the end of the crochet part. Let's cut the yarn. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I really can't see what's happening. Just give me a moment. Okay, I finally managed it. And I'm just gonna pass it through the back of a few single crochet stitches, just like that. So the single crochet will have 2 loops like that. So I'm just gonna insert it. I'm not trying very hard to be neat while I'm hiding the tail, because I will anyway be using a glue solution to block the earring. So if there are any stray threads, that will take care of it. So I don't have to be worried about the thread coming out loose. So that's the end of the crocheting part. I'm gonna put my hook away. So in order to turn this into an actual earring, we're gonna need the rest of our jewelry findings. Let's bring them back into the frame. So here they are. I'll first attach the earring onto the hook. So if you look at the scalloped edge, you can figure out which is the front and the back. It doesn't really matter, but you want to make sure both the earrings look the same, because the crochet front and back looks different. So I think in this earring, yes, the front of the crochets, the scallops are facing front. So I'll be putting it on like this. So take a flat nose plier and open it. But remember, when you are working with pliers like this and trying to open loops, you should twist them open. Do not yank it open. Make sure there are no gaps. Press that tight. I got these cute gold beads in my local craft shop. These jump rings are quite easy to use. I just yank it open with my fingers. I mean twist it open, not yank it open. And put it into the center. So the scalloped edge should have 11 chain 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So number 6 would be the center. So add the bead onto that. Once I've added it, close it. Make sure it's secure. And here you go. We've finished these pretty earrings. So these are the second pair of earrings that I've made. If you've been following my channel, you will know that I have not yet blocked the other earring that I made in my last video. So I don't want to waste my glue solution, so I'm waiting to make a couple more earrings so that I can block them all together. And then I will finally make a single video where I show you how to block all of them. And I will link the blocking video in this video in each of the other earrings once I finish blocking them. So that's it for today. I will see you in the next tutorial. And if you like this video, do subscribe to my channel. And if you make these earrings, tag me in your pictures. Alright? So until next time, happy hooking!